Hi, today is drop everything day because I've been dropping everything and my hair is so greasy because I put coconut oil, oil, although it's hard, put coconut oil on because my sunburn. Today's the 24th of May of 25. Tomorrow's 5/25/25. So I had a revelation today at work. Shocking, because that's how things usually come through anyways. And yes, I've had some delirium tremens beer. I'm very excited to have had that because I've been craving it. Let's talk about mother wounds. I never really thought that I had a mother wound until recently, because a lot of my issues from childhood, forgive me if I start slurring, I am getting a little buzzed. I've been buzzed. So I thought that all my wounds were related to my father and him being emotionally unavailable for most of my life until recently. I mean, he's not the first, and this is no disrespect to anybody, but he's not the first person I would call. But I know that if I called him and needed to speak to him about something that was emotional, he would be there. And it's interesting. Anyways, family dynamics are so fucked up. So who knows if this is going to be posted. So if it is, forgive my greasy hair and my drunken slur. I don't really feel drunk. I am buzzed, but I don't know what does that mean anyways. Don't give me sangria because I will never fucking drink that shit again. Side note. There's somebody that's been in and around my life for a bit of time, and this person has helped me level up in so many different ways, and for that I'm grateful. But this person has done me, and I know I've spoken about this person has done me very wrong. Hold on one second. So there's been some slight little teeny injustices done by this person. However, they've been one of my biggest contributors to me leveling up spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. I'm trying to find the right lighting, whatever that is. And I realized today that my history has been with certain people in my past, because I started looking back I know I've spoken about this before, but with feeling an energetic pull towards somebody, and the connection, right? I feel it very strongly. I'm grateful to be very spiritual and to feel that. There's a bug around my face. But realizing perhaps it's not necessarily the person, but the trauma wounds or the karmic, or label it whatever. Like, there's so many different labels. I don't know. This person is reminiscent of somebody from my past where I had a similar connection with, where this person, when I would put hands on them, and not sexually, but put hands on them, it was almost like a covalent bond. Like, it was, and I'm not sure what the definition of that is, but it was a bond that was like, for me energetically, it was like a magnetism in some senses to physically, when I touched this person, it was just unexplainable. Let's just keep it in layman's terms and simplicity, right? And then so that was a while back. And this other person that's in and around my life currently, it's not so physical like that, where I'm like needing to reach out and touch them physically. But there's a soul connection. And so I've been looking back at like, what the fuck is this? Like my patterns, right? And even with my ex, it was always like these people like, nobody's stepping forward, right? Because like, oh my God, Lisa, you're so cool. Like we want to hang out with you. It wasn't like that, but it was always me seeking outward, right? And that to me indicates there's a wound. There is something trauma related to my upbringing, because come on, like all wounds, or most of them, I think start in childhood. And so I was reflecting today upon this and realizing that what I'm feeling might not even have to do with the person, but most likely, or possibly, who the fuck knows at this point, this person is a catalyst for me to change something in myself. I mean, like, how much fucking changing can I possibly do? Like it's time for this person to just get the fuck out of my energy. But there they are, again and again and again and again. What more lessons do I need to learn? Like, I'm like, Spirit, if I'm not getting it, like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I'm at the point of what the actual fuck. Because, ultimately, you know, if you're not showing up with me in my life with reciprocity and all good things, then you have no place in my life. You don't deserve a place. You don't deserve my energy at all. And so I'm just, you know, wondering, like, is it something that I need to do? Is there more healing that I need to do? And so that's when I thought today, like, oh my God, well, maybe I have a mother wound, because my mom was like, you know, let's be honest, Lise. Like, let's be honest, said the crows. And by the way, the crows were so talkative this morning. Let's be honest that my mom was not present for a lot of my life. Need I say more? And that's no diss or no disrespect to my mom. You know, growing up in a dysfunctional household, it's like, my hair's driving me nuts because I could see the oil, but whatever, that is what it is. You know, growing up, my father was like the person who was like the one who did wrong, and my mother couldn't do no wrong. And then shifting into my later teenage years, I think I began to see things differently, and maybe it was my mom, or maybe my early adulthood I saw my mom. I don't know. Time framing is really weird. 8:14 on the clock, as I had said that. So I'm like, what else? Like, do I really need to heal more shit? I thought I was like the most healed version I've ever been of myself. And then this shit keeps coming up and keeps coming up. And, you know, why is this person keep coming up in my energy field if I feel like I've fucking been done with them? I'm ready to move on. Spirit, like, I'm ready to move the fuck on. Because only people that are going to treat me appropriately deserve a spot in my life. So, yeah. I feel like I've babbled for 9 minutes. But who knows? And who knows if this is going to get posted? Look at the birds behind me. Fucking love it. And then, it, you know, hold on. It's so interesting that they're so talkative as soon as I started this video. Like, they weren't doing that before. So, you know, maybe I have some more healing to do on different levels. And I'm okay with that because, what the fuck else am I going to do? Right? And that's what I thought, like, earlier today is, like, you know, what's the point of being here? What's the point of being human? Like, all this shit. And maybe we're just here to be mirrors for each other and teach each other whatever. But do you ever feel like you've just shared a connection with somebody and then it runs so much deeper than what is on the surface level? And these are the things that I know and I realize. And um, so I'm grateful for all the ones that didn't come to fruition or build into a friendship that I thought I wanted at the time. So maybe that this person is exactly that. A lesson of whatever, many, many things. Coat of many colors comes to mind because this person has been many, many colors and many, many different lessons in a very short amount of time in my life. Like, I'm ready to be done with the lessons. Okay, Spirit, can we move on, please? And so if you're struggling with anything, as like you see me dealing with this shit, if you're dealing with shit, just hang on, keep moving forward, keep doing you. And if no one's told you that they love you, I love you. And I believe you are worthy of everything good.